Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 7 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to add in the curtain wall. Now, what I want to do is just to revise the look of the flat roof. So instead of that, I want it to be slanted. I also wanted to create a balcony here, so I might have to remove this curtain wall and then this one, and then on the second floor I want to move this closet to around here so that we could have a bigger window here, so it will be like this. So what I'm gonna do now is to add this wall right here, CS, for the closet, and then we could move this thing, all of this one, just nudge it down. We have enough space right here, and then make it bigger, around 800. There we go. And then you just need to CS to add 2 of this sliding door right here, and then CS again to add those 2 lines to represent the rod. And then we could just clean this off by deleting this. So now that we deleted that, we want to make sure that we added this this floor right here, but we could do that later. And then actually we could just put it now, edit, so that we don't have to worry about it. Attach, and then after that we could add in windows right here on this side, and I want it to be looking like that. And then we need to cut geometry, select the wall first, then the curtain wall, and this one I want it to be over that. We might flip this one on the other side so that we could maximize the space. Here we could just nudge this one at the end right there so that it looks good. We can extend this one if we want to, and if we see this, it will look like that. So that's good enough space right there. We don't need to worry about that because we're going to add a slanting roof. So we could go to our south elevation, and then we could go to architecture and then click on roof, and then we could roof by extrusion, pick a plane, and then here we could select this wall right here, press OK, and then we could create this slant right here. This one is the upper, so we're gonna put it right here, go to 3D, and then you want to make sure to extend this to appropriate location like that. And you don't we could just leave this one, this roof right here, but we're going to extend this one like the walls. Okay, so attach it, top base. So it will attach itself, similar to what happened. So now this one is good. Later on we could remove this if we want to, but for now I'm just estimating on how tall I want this one to be, so we could actually move it a little bit if we want to. So something like that. We could attach it on this wall, so I'm gonna undo that, and then we could move this one up. So we're going to add another one. We can notch this one a little bit down, and then another extrusion by roof. Let's select this wall right here, and then create this one right here. We could actually put this one above here, and then just have like a overhang there. Okay, so we could notch this the one down, and then this one will be above it. And then now it's just a matter of selecting the walls that we need to go above it or get attached. So I'm holding on Control button to select the ones that I want to attach, and then select this one and then attach it, something like that. And then this one, attach it on this one. So now we have that roof right there, and then it's a matter of just creating a wall right here. So that to close it off, I want to overhang it a bit. I'm gonna go to south elevation, edit profile, and then I'm going to overhang it more. And then here I'm going to delete this and then delete this one. We could then remove the flat roof because this one will be all the way up now, and then we just need to attach all the walls like that there, and then we just need to attach a wall in the middle. Just need to see how this one looks. I want to check. Let's check the view range. Unlimited. $6,000. It's not showing the level above, but we could just wing this one right here and then just add a wall. So the wall is from here. So now we just need to attach this wall all the way up. There we go. So now it's all the way up, and I just need to add another wall, or we could just move this one all the way there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna SL So now we just need to pull it up so that it's only showing the ones at the top. So it's not actually all the way down. So it's still good. So it's not showing right here now. So that's fine. And then this one, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to remove this one, and then I'm going to add the extension right here. I'm gonna edit this one. I'm going to put this one in inner side, trim, and then trim there. Don't attach. So for now, so align it. EL. There we go. Okay. And then here, we're going to add in the entrance. I'm going to flip it, and then here, cut geometry again. Okay, so now let's go here. I want to see the look. Of course, we're gonna fix that. We don't need this one, so I'm gonna remove that because we just need this one to look. Probably I'm gonna put wood or stone here on this side, and then we need to move this one right here. So what I'm gonna do now is to go to south elevation, model in place, generic model, and then I'm gonna extrude and then pick on this plane right here. And then now I just need to add in something like that. Make it 200. We're gonna extend this later on so that it's all the way to the wall. And then here we're going to extend this one 200 as well. Okay, so that's 200, and then 200 from the bottom. And then trim and extend. And then click finish. You might extend this a little bit more later, but for now I'm gonna extend it like that. And then here we could just move this one. Gonna align it something like that all the way right here. and then click finish. And then that's the extension for the wall right here. I'm going to go to level 1 and then extend this one, and then this wall I'm going to edit, profile, and then we could just add an opening here. So now there's an opening there that we can extend. Of course, we're going to have this one all the way, and then this one probably we're going to pull it back. So I'm going to pull this back a bit and then pull this one as well. Remove constraint and then click finish. And then here on our level 2, I'm going to all the way there. And then the gap, we're going to clean that up later on. We just need to clean all of this. So I'm going to align this one to this face. There we go. So now for us to see it much better, let's try to change the graphics display. So maybe consistent color, so that we know, or we could determine which one we're using. So here in place, I know we need to change the material. Let's change it to gypsum, but we duplicate it. Okay, so now click finish, and then we need to double check everything. We might clean this up later on, because as you can see, it doesn't look nice. This one we need to pull it down, all the way down, so that we can cross it over. We're going to add some design right here, and then we're gonna clean this more. So for now, what I'm planning to do is to check the overlaps. So here we have an overlap and unfortunately we cannot see it, so we need to go to a different view. Let's add in this one right here. So section view. So now we could just edit. Edit profile. There we go. So now that's not overlapping anymore. I'm just trying to make it nice. And then all this walls, it will be a different, because I'm going to show this one as, even for this one, I know I should have just extended this. So this one, detach from top, go to section, unconnected, I'm going to change this to let's just put it all the way right here and then maximize this so that once we set a material right here, it doesn't affect the ones that we have on this wall. So that's why we're doing that. Okay, so now we're just going to make this one nicer by doing a model in place, generic model, and then here I'm gonna do a sweep like that, select this path right here, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a profile similar to this, so 200, and then I'm gonna go offset, I'm going to do maybe 50 offset, or that's too much, 25 offset. There we go. Trim and extend. Let's make this one 200, and then trim this one, and then SL. So basically I'm creating a cap to make it nicer. Click finish, and then finish, and then this one I want it to be a metal material. And then here, edit profile. I'm gonna put it as square. There we go. Square cut. And then here as well, I want it to be square. So as you can see, cut plumb, and then 2 cut square. So for that, as you can see, it looks much cleaner when we're doing it. And then we're gonna do the same thing here, edit, create sweep. So I'm gonna pick path, click finish, edit profile, and we're gonna do the same. And then 200 here, and then offset this one to 25. Okay, trim and extend. SL, trim and extend. Click finish, and then finish, and then do the same material that we did earlier, and then click finish. So now that's looking good, and then we're gonna set the material for the upper, and then here as well. So we're gonna stop here for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.